I want to ask you a question about Wembanyama, the young
Victor,
player
yes.
from France.
Yeah, Victor.
What do you think about him?
Get ready, my friend. You will be in the league when this kid comes. You have to get ready, eh? Because if you're not ready, this kid's gonna be.
He's a problem, huh?
Problem.
You saw him like he's a...
Then I said, problem, big. He's taller than Rudy Gobert.
Wow.
He's taller than Rudy Gobert, but he can block shot like Rudy, but shoot like KD.
So here's Jeremy Sohan playing the passing lanes, and after getting the steal, he leads the break, then passes the ball to Wemby, and here's where things get a bit freaky. I mean, look how far he is from the rim when he got the ball. And the kid just took 2 giant steps before smashing it right through. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, it has now become official. The NBA has a Victor Wembanyama problem, and it looks like there's no solution to this anytime soon.
Everybody, we're gonna label him like this unicorn thing. Everybody's been a unicorn over the last few years, but he's more like an alien. He's for sure a generational talent.
Yeah, he's like the 2K creative player. Every point guard that wants to be 7 foot, cheat code type vibes, but yeah.
The league's really in trouble when he comes in.
Now, just like everyone else, I expected Wemby to be somewhat good when he entered the NBA. But man, oh man, I never expected him to be this good. I mean, in the 2 preseason games that he played in, Wemby dropped a total of 43 points while shooting above 60% from the field alongside grabbing a bunch of rebounds, steals, and blocks. Again, these are just his numbers across 2 games, but from the looks of things, it appears that this kid is already emitting superstar vibes all over. So here's Vassell driving into the lane. Coming off 2 picks after drawing a couple of defenders, he drops it off to Wembanyama, who then did this. I mean, after gathering the ball, Wemby jumps straight up without any sort of momentum, outside of the restricted circle, and just punches it hard with bad intentions. LeBron was right when he said that Wemby isn't a unicorn, but an alien. Like, he's 7'4" with a crazy 8-foot wingspan, handles the ball like Kyrie, moves as fluid and smooth as KD, and can block shots like Rudy Gobert, all wrapped up in one incredible physical specimen. Well, speaking of blocking shots, check out how he destroyed the Heat on the defensive end. Here's Highsmith going one-on-one against Wemby, and after he beats him off the dribble, Wemby was able to recover in time and swat away his floater attempt. I mean, not just a regular shot, but a high-looping floater. Now, look at this one. Wembanyama was forced to guard 2 bodies at the same time here. His presence clearly bothered the first guy, and when he handed it off to Thomas Bryant, Wembanyama just turned around and blocked him. But none of that compared to what he did to Jalen Williams in their game against OKC. See, Williams is already 1 step ahead here as he blew by Wemby. But even though that was the case, Wemby was still able to recover from behind using his long limbs and reach. Since he's so tall and agile at the same time, Wembanyama can just swoop in and block shots with such ease. And what's even scary about this kid is that this is only the tip of the iceberg for Wemby, because in those 2 preseason games, he showed that he had a deep offensive bag as well. Here he is crossing the lane, and after he goes through the screen, Wemby all of a sudden went full Kyrie mode. I mean, he went in for an in and out dribble, followed by a between the legs, which rocked his smaller defender, and then capped it all off with a nasty step back to hit the 15-foot jumper.
Did you realize that is ridiculous?
Y'all see the velocity?
And the jump stop there?
It's the velocity and the through the legs. I promise you, as a guard, there are 6-foot guards who can muffle that ball going through the legs with that speed. And then the ability to pull up going left, have the balance, and finish. I think he's 7'3", right? 7'4". It's crazy. And I still have the
Now,
button.
you think that's crazy? Well, how about this? Wemby gets past Jalen Williams. Then, after taking a spin, the 7'1" Holmgren was waiting for him at the paint. Now, out of nowhere, Wemby just pulled off a lefty scoop layup to bypass Holmgren's defense. Now, in that game, Wemby had a pretty solid battle against Holmgren, and there was one play that stood out for me, which I think makes Wemby the better unicorn of the 2. I mean, here's Wembanyama going up mano a mano against Chet. He gives him a fake to his left, then switches direction going to his strong side. And just check out how he bullies Holmgren here by taking it to his grill before flexing his guns afterward to send a strong message. And right before that, he showcased his range when he hit this three-pointer coming off a handoff screen. The official season hasn't started yet, but Wembanyama is already showing his full bag for the entire world to see, and this includes his underrated passing ability. See, because he's such a massive threat on the block, teams would double team him on most occasions, and instead of forcing the issue, Wemby has the vision to find lane cutters for open buckets, just like what he did in this play. Now, after grabbing the board, look at how Wemby pushed the ball here like a true point guard, as he leads the break and finds Sohan to finish this fast break attack. But above all this, what truly makes Wembanyama such a special talent is that he can do incredible stuff that you think can't be done in real life, like this play here. See, here's Wallace, and here's Wemby. Now, as soon as Wallace drives to the lane, Wemby stretches himself by going down on a knee and one hand to swipe away the ball. And if this wasn't enough, Wemby leaks the break and caps it all off with a nasty jam. And finally, check out this last play. Wemby passed the ball to his teammate. Then, as you can see, he just pointed up in the air, telling his teammate to just throw it up there. And even though the pass was a bit off, Wemby was able to adjust in midair and throw it down using his insane length and athleticism. Based on all the clips that we just saw, there's no doubt now that the Wemby hype is real, and we can definitely expect some more spectacular plays coming from him in the upcoming season. I mean, here's what the analysts say about his impressive start thus far.
I mean, I feel like I'm watching a different sport. Like, I'm just watching somebody who plays at a different level, on a different plane of existence. He is in the Matrix. And, we saw that when he was in the G League, when he played the G League Ignite. But to do this against NBA players, against NBA competition, and it's blowing my mind every time I watch him. Like, even just the easy plays, the vision, the agility, the athleticism, his handle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, a lot of people were saying that his body wouldn't stand the physicality that the NBA has to offer. But as we've witnessed, Wembanyama shut all his haters down by dominating the preseason on both ends, while showing that he has the durability to absorb contacts and hard fouls. At 7'4", he's not supposed to do things that he's been doing, but Wembanyama proves that he's the glitch in the system who belongs in a category all his own. As long as he stays healthy, the Spurs are going to be one of the teams that will be fun to watch next season, with Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, and Jeremy Sohan complementing Wemby in the starting lineup. Now, with this said, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Wemby can hold his own against the premier unicorns of the league, like Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, Porzingis, AD, as well as the other big guys in the league. But whatever the outcome, there's one thing that we're already sure about. And this is the fact that Victor Wembanyama is not just going to be a huge problem in the NBA for now, but it's most likely that he'll be unleashed and continue to dominate in the years to come.